to the Quantum Leap podcast. I'm Serenity, and here today we have Everett Andres. Hello, Everett.
Hi, it's great to be here.
So, you were in the episode What a Disaster, and you played Jason Harvey.
Yes.
What was it like working on Quantum Leap?
Yeah, it was pretty interesting because it was the very first episode filmed. Even though it didn't end up being the pilot, it was the very first episode filmed in Vancouver. So I kind of got to see all the actors getting to know each other and kind of formulating their characters. And that was really interesting. Yeah. Everyone was super nice. Raymond, Caitlin, Deborah Pratt, Helen Shavers, all the writers, they were really nice and all super excited because, I think everyone was big fans of the original show too, so everyone was just really excited about this project, yeah.
What was it like working with the cast and crew?
They were all super nice. Raymond is very skilled. He's a great physical actor. I think he has a background in clowning, he told me. So that was really awesome. And I think it was Caitlin's first ever job. I think she was in the military before. So it was really interesting to meet her, and she's a great actor.
I heard that you are a gymnast.
I am, yes. I train 25 hours a week at Vancouver Phoenix Gymnastics. I do all 6 events, floor, pommel horse, rings, vault, P-bars, and high bar. And I love gymnastics. I like all sports.
How did you get the part?
So I did the first audition. I think it was about 3 scenes. And then maybe I didn't hear anything for a while. I think a couple of weeks later, I'm not sure how long it was, I got a Zoom call back. And I had very little prep time. And I think it was like the next day. And everyone was on the call, the writers, the director, the producers. And Helen was really encouraging, but she made me work for it. It was, she challenged me a little bit, but I think she really liked me. And at the end, the main thing that she wanted me to do was to stop growing. And she told my mom to stop feeding me.
That's actually really funny. How did you get into acting?
My brother has been an actor for a long time, way before me, and I went along with him to audition sometimes, and here and there I actually booked a couple very small things, and I really enjoyed being on set, but I wasn't too much of a fan of the audition process. And then COVID hit, and we started doing self-tape auditions, and that's when I told my mom I really wanted to do acting. I enjoy self-tapes a lot more than in-person auditions. I think I can bring more to the table there. And I actually started booking a lot more and bigger roles, and yeah.
Do you have any upcoming projects in the future?
I do. I just filmed a Christmas Hallmark movie called The Holiday Sitter.
Which character did you play?
My character name is Miles, and it comes out December the 11th.
What was your favorite scene to film?
That's a good question. I think my favorite scene was probably when I got to walk through Addison as a hologram. That was pretty interesting. It was the first time they ever did that. So I filmed it where I just walked through and she wasn't even there. And then they had her and me go around, and it was a little challenging, a little tricky because it was their first time ever doing it. There was a couple problems, but it was really fun, yeah, and really interesting. And I also really liked the stunts because I got to run out of an earthquake, and they had real stuff going off and stuff falling. It was really cool.
What was it like pulling the beam off of Raymond Lee?
So the beam was actually not heavy at all. I think it was made of foam or something. So I had to mime that I was lifting really hard, and it was actually super light. So, yeah.
It's like you had to act like it was so heavy, though it wasn't at all.
Yeah.
Were you part of any of the reshoots for the episode?
I was not, no.
What was your favorite role that you've ever done?
I don't know if I can pick. I mean, I enjoy all of them. Maybe Lost Ollie. I did a project a little while ago with Peter Ramsey, and it's out on Netflix now. And it was really cool because it was like a live action blend with um, with some animation and puppets and also live action. So that was really interesting. And obviously Quantum Leap. It was also really fun.
Speaking of Lost Dolly, how is it working with Jonathan Groff?
So I didn't actually get to work with him in person, but I'm a big fan and I watched Hamilton. I thought he was really great in that.
Yeah, I love Hamilton.
Yeah, me too.
What was it like working with Jewel State?
Yeah, she was super nice. She's a great actor. I think we only had one scene together, so I didn't really get to know her all that well, but she was very nice.
Did you have a stunt double for any of the earthquake scenes?
I did have one stunt double, but he I think he was only used once because I timed out. I couldn't work anymore. I pumpkined, so they used him for the running down the hallway scene
Mm.
when we're running out of the building. But I did all the rest.
Wow. What was the set like?
It was incredible. It was super dusty, and it really felt like I was in um, a building that is was collapsing. It was crazy how how real it was, and it was they built it in an old mental hospital in I forget what it's called, but it was kind of it was a bit spooky.
Yeah. How was it like doing that emotional scene with Raymond?
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it such deep emotional scenes are really fun to do. You have to really get into it before though. So I had to be breathing heavy and really thinking about my character and the suffering that he's going through and what's going on with his family and everything.
Yeah. How was it like working with the director?
She was amazing. She's like incredibly nice, and she's very talented, and she's a bit of a Canadian icon.
Do you have any stories from the production?
I do have one thing. When we were at the haunted mental hospital, um, Caitlin was a little afraid to go to the bathroom by herself, so I went with her. So we took a trip to the bathroom together because she was scared to go by herself.
It's funny. What's it like being a guest star on a pilot?
Yeah, so the mood was it was everyone was very excited. Everyone seemed really invested in the project, and it was just super positive energy. Everyone was in a great mood and bringing their all.
Yeah. What was interacting with Deborah Pratt like?
She was very nice. She gave me lots of compliments, and yeah, she was just she was the best. Yeah.
When you first found out that you got the role, did you know anything about the original series?
I did not know. I watched a couple of clips before the audition to kind of get to know it, but I hadn't watched the original series before the audition.
Yeah. What is your favorite memory of just being on Quantum Leap?
I think I think it was the time with people and Raymond and getting to know all the all all the characters and all the people. Just everyone was very nice and had interesting lives and just overall great people everywhere.
Are you from Canada or did you have to travel to get there?
No, I am from Vancouver, BC. Yeah.
Wow. Are you excited to watch it when it airs?
Yes, I can't wait. I'm very excited.
Were you disappointed that it wasn't the original pilot and you had to wait until episode 6?
Maybe a little bit, but we've been watching the series as it's going, and I'm really enjoying it. So hopefully, since it's the pilot, a lot of work went into it, so it'll be a
Yeah.
great episode.
On the new series, what is your favorite episode that has come out so far?
That's a tough one. They're all so great.
Yeah.
Um, probably probably the space one. That was really cool.
Yeah.
How they were floating around. I wonder how they filmed that.
Did you get to meet any of the actors from Project Quantum Leap?
Yes, obviously. I got to meet Raymond and Caitlin, and Ernie popped his head in a couple of times along with Mason into the green room because they were doing some photos, test photos, I think. But yeah, I mainly got to know Raymond and Caitlin.
Yeah. Would you say it was an overall positive experience?
For sure, yeah, no doubt about it. Everything was amazing. People were amazing. Experience was amazing, and it's definitely something I'll remember.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the Hallmark movie?
Yeah, so it's the first gay Hallmark movie, Hallmark Christmas movie, and I play the nephew of the lead, and the lead takes care of me because my parents are away, and falls in love.
Wow. I'm excited to watch that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm definitely going to be watching What a Disaster on Monday night.
So am I.
Thank you so much, Everett, for being on the Quantum Leap podcast.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks.